I'm so excited for this. Tali Bobo believers, the big question is, are they the best team, not in EU, in the world? And Nouns Esports putting that to the test here as Tali Bobo believers are forced to keep that tree out of Bruv's hands.
I mean, this is the most targeted ban of all time. Urshifu banned from Nouns Esports. We have Trevenant banned from Tali Bobo believers, but that lets Geese get their hands on this Hoopa, and it has been absolutely devastating. Megu and Zervis locking in. It looks like, nope, the Old Faithful's Lundaroo picked up the Espeon. Megu on that slow bro.
Listen, Tali Bobo believers are going back to the same well over and over again. These Pokemon are good, but they haven't been able to quite find the success in that first best of 5. Lundaroo, though, great Espeon work. Megu, of course, great Slowbro. Bruv, forced onto the Snorlax, says I don't get the treat.
Some amazing Snorlax play from Bruv earlier also, by the way, as we have possibly Buzzwole and Eldegoss being locked in. Oh no, they're taking the bird. Dodrio locked in for Tali Bobo.
Yeah, that's a great way to essentially keep the Pokemon out from your opponent's hands. Obviously, now Esports would have snapped up a Dodrio if it was available. This is a great way to get a good Pokemon and also keep it out of the hands of your opponent. Now, Esports, though, has an opportunity to take the Glaceon, which is typically pretty good, into a Dodrio because they already have the Mew.
Gotlu moving back on over to the Blastoise, a Pokemon that we've seen actually a lot in this competition. A Desu on that Delphox, and now we have the final lock-in, Klaus on the Buzzwole.
Klaus's Buzzwole is pretty solid. They have some good pop-off potential here, but how is that going to be facilitated? Zervis needs to get them going early. They need to get those stacks in without a doubt. If Klaus is going to be returned to form, they need a little support from Zervis.
Nouns Esports with that Blastoise pick. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of Blastoise makes its way into this match. Obviously, you could go the more straight tank defendery style of Surf Hydro Pump. You also could be using this Rapid Spin Hydro Pump build. When you see a Muscle Band and a Rapid Fire Scarf, it leads me to believe we're probably going to be seeing that build because you can use your auto attacks during that Rapid Spin.
Yeah, of course, hitting a Rapid Spin into the middle of a Fanciful Fireworks Unite from Delphox is a great way to just shell in damage. And really the only way that the Tali Bobo believers are going to have to stop that train once it started is with a Slow Beam, but on the Blastoise. And that's not necessarily who you're trying to catch with that move.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to see what happens here as we head into game number 1 of our bracket reset. There's the hardware, there's the trophy, that's what they're playing for. AEOS Cup Championship games are happening right now. We are in our grand finals bracket reset. $25,000 on the line. That's what these teams are playing for. Tons of championship points, and of course the glory that comes with winning the AEOS Cup.
Taking a look here, Toonsome going to be in the middle. They want to hit 5 very quickly, get into that Dodrio in short order. Lundaroo still level 3. They're trying to find their opportunity to take over to 4. Mega with great support, but the pressure is on. Snorlax, a great early game Pokemon, able to put tons of pressure. Galu kind of fearless with that Squirtle though, as Klaus getting easy stacks up top.
Yeah, Klaus just pushing in towards that top path of goal. And you can see there, nice Fell Stinger getting the secure. Buzzwole is so incredibly difficult to deal with early, just such a menace.
But Gee's making it happen through the Astonish as well. It's a great way to do it. You Astonish, you stun the opposing team, then you use your basic attack to seal the objective. Kind of a interesting approach to securing.
Toon Slim making their way down to this bottom path. A little bit of a sneaky play here as many players go to the top path. We can see Bruv getting pushed back right now. Toon able to score some of their points as they now push down towards Tali Bobo.
Yeah, and they're going to try and get a ton of these birds, but Bruv with the cutoff, they get stunned. They try to make it out. They get KO'd by the breaks again. That's a great look from that and a great KO early for Nouns Esports.
Obviously, look at this, 24 points going into this top goal. They're just able to run this Mew around after Hoopa had to leave to help the squad down there in the bottom path. That is a Hydro Pump, it looks like, on this Blastoise, so we'll have to see what move they go with after that. Zervis getting incredibly low, but somehow able to make it out. What a sneaky Eldegoss.
Sneaky Eldegoss indeed, but that forces Nouns Esports' attention to it. They thought they had that easy KO, and after Zervis is just wasting everyone's time right now, but most importantly, let Klaus as the Buzzwole get out earlier.
Very nice there. A ton of time wasted as the Buzzwole is now almost level 7.
and that's exactly what Zervis was hoping to do, as Toon comes through like an express train, just trying to grab as many of those birds as they can. Lundru gets a good crop of them as well, meets back up with Megu to hold down this bottom path.
You look level-wise at these two teams, things are going really well for Tali Bobo, up level-wise almost across the board on Nouns Esports right here. Already level 7 here from that Espeon. Just one of the most difficult Pokemon to deal with in Path. Their secure is so incredible.
It's really good. Snorlax Mew lane is great. Toonslim trying to find their way back out. Somehow Gatlu doing a great job of just getting tons of damage in. Can they sort out Gatlu though, who scrambles back for a berry? Gee's buying time. The hyperspace highway is open. The team rolls through. They get a quick KO on Klaus, and now they're pushing. Is Toon going to get caught? No, they poach the birds and try to escape. Not a bad look from the Believers, only giving up one after the Nouns rotation.
And now they're heading down to this bottom path right here so that they can collapse onto this Reggie that just popped up on the map. Reggie Steele. We've got 5 members of Nouns down in the bottom path for it right now.
Espeon Unite comes out, but not for a lot of value. Just Bruv there who catches the quick reset. Megu clutching it out for the Believers, and they're going to look to push. Bruv is the lowest member. They're not going to make it back. The Solar Beam comes through right before they blink out of existence, and now they're trying to stave off Megu from this goal zone. Is Tali Bobo Believers going to make this push? Toon had an engagement on Adesu. They're going for it. Can they get the KO? It's the Buzzwole that does. Klaus finding it, laying him up, smacking him down. 3 players down for Nouns Esports, and can they add a goal zone to that bucket list?
It looks like they might, but maybe they're going to keep it up. They possibly could keep this goal zone up, or they're just waiting for the perfect math right here. Another 5, another 40. Huge overdunk in this bottom path. 8 to 191. Things really fell apart for Nouns Esports.
This is a gassed up bird. Toon level 11 already, left to his own devices in the top path, and they're getting it done. Reggie Alecki still stands, and all the goal zones for the Believers are still there as well.
Very, very close to securing that on the side of Nouns, but Megu coming in there, the slow bro, was such an incredible secure in that moment, and as soon as it happened, things went, south for Nouns very quickly as this trio is just running around Adesu. Here comes the Unite, another drill peck. Wow, what a block. No way, able to save it right there.
That was insane. Toon, deep engage. What a block save by Bruv for Adesu, as they have to use their own Unite move as well. Finally, they get on top of 60s, get that KO. Tali Bobo Believers are playing inspired.
Look at this right here, 255 to 8. Reggie Alecki going the way of Tali Bobo. Nouns is gonna have to deal with this. They are so far behind on the scoreboard right now. 15 seconds until Reggie spawns in the bottom path. Tali Bobo Believers playing like a team possessed here in our bracket reset.
I mean, Toon is a kid in a candy store. You cannot leave them unsupervised that long. They hit level 11 by the 6-minute mark, and that's going to just allow them to take over these fights, as Tali Bobo Believers can actually play up in the face of Nouns Esports and take this Registeel uncontested.
Yeah, Registeel going down right here. No one from Nouns even able to show up. They head up to this top path right here, try to put some points on the board. This goal zone sitting at 27. The drill peck coming in. Gatlu goes down. Mew's in a lot of trouble. The block might not be able to save it this time. Chasing towards the bush. Eldegoss looking for the KO. Picks it up. And now Toonslim keeping this fight going. Looking to see if we can get another drill peck. There's the block. Stops him from being pushed off right here. But is so incredibly low. And Toon is relentless. He is looking for this KO as they get ported down through the Hoopa Unite move.
And they're looking for a fight here. Espeon Unite comes out. Lundaru wants to convert on Delphox, and they do in short order. They are low, and the Mew's on the chase. This is going to be a quick 60s Electro Ball. Bang for a KO. Guarantee that thing. Meanwhile, Toonslim scoring, though. They're keeping this point lead, and the pressure is on. Forces out the Hydro Typhoon, does Klaus, by using their own Unite move. Now they're caught out on the backside. Big time block straight into Adesu. Straight firepower. Going to burn down this bug. Can they zap it? They do.
Incredible stuff right there. It was just every single combo that you could make. You had the Blastoise Unite, you had the Heavy Slam, you had the block, you had the Hydro Pump. They just kept pushing into that Flux Zone, picking up a big KO right here. But look at this scoreboard. 299 points already for Tali Bobo Believers, getting themselves in a position where even if they don't get Rayquaza, they could still win this thing.
They have completely lost sight of Toon, who is now level 13, and they are playing bold, and they're playing big like they know they're the hugest thing on the map. They have level 13. They're poaching the birds, taking all the experience for themselves. They're going to hit level 15 here in short order if they keep leaving them unbabysat.
Here we go. Reggie Alecki being chipped up here by Nouns. They don't even necessarily want to get it as bad as they want it off the map and not heading to their goal zone right now. Reggie getting low, secured there by the Delphox. Buzzwole going down. Gotlu on one, able to make it out through the hyperspace hole.
But here comes Toon, picking up a KO back the other way. Rapid spin into the basic attacks to get that damage out. Good block by Bruv so they can get a huge KO on Toon. Their respawn timer is massive, and Nouns Esports can maybe make a push to this goal zone. They're going to let Reggie Alecki hit, like you said, just content that it's not going into their way.
Absolutely right there. And we just saw a very late Unite move there from Dodrio. However, they did get their KO timer reset, which actually could be beneficial in this final fight. Still up considerably, 102 to 299. Nouns not attempting to fight over this, but they know Dodrio is going to be back without a Unite move. This could be the moment that they need to pick a fight and win.
Good positioning by Bruv early, but they are playing chunk. They're at about 70%, 80% HP there. Megu's going to look for an opportunity to do something. They're trying to face check, and they might have pinched Klaus on the backside. The block comes through. Zervis comes to the support. The Surf chips up Bruv, so they can't finish out Klaus, and a good save by Tali.
Now we have the Unite move coming in here by the Hoopa. I don't know if they're bringing Blastoise in, if the Blastoise is going to keep fighting the Dodrio. No, it is down here for the fight.
Huge slow beam onto Dasu on the backside, forces out the Bruv Unite move. They're playing on the left side of your screen. The rapid spin's coming through. Can they take care of Zervis? They're all over them. Zervis can't get the heals. Megu just gets taken down. Zervis is now grabbing Gatlu's attention, trying to leash them along. Toon does catch a reset, and that's going to be good for a re-engage, but Nouns Esports is all over this Rayquaza. It's at half HP. Klaus is trying to make some magic happen. Big time Unite sorts out Gatlu on that, but they get KO'd right back the other way by 60s. 2 players down for both sides. Mega gonna come off respawn in short order. What's gonna happen here? Nobody's touching Rayquaza anymore. Can they make a money move? Eldegoss Zervis takes care of 60s, and they're working on the top path. The Dasu goes down. It's just Bruv. This Rayquaza's so low, they can't let Bruv heavy slam this for the victory. Toon doesn't let him off the hook. Tali Bobo Believers takes the first one.
What an incredible fight from Tali Bobo. Rayquaza was up long enough for them to come back in this thing, get a huge team fight win, and secure. And they are going to take game 1 as the points rain in. Nouns Esports not able to shut this thing down.
Tali Bobo Believers in for a late lunch today at 3:30. They want the Hundo Burgers and get served up raw. Nouns Esports trying to hold it down in the gut goal zone, but they are Uber Eats and they are delivering right on the doorstep as the Tali Bobo Believers just getting in more points, Spraggles.
Incredible stuff here from Tali Bobo. I mean, they were really behind in that fight, but Nouns just could not take down Rayquaza fast enough. They were able to re-engage right here and win a big, big fight. Here comes Toon Slim, the Dodrio. Big old drill peck. Nice stuff from Tali Bobo taking game 1.
We talk about how do you bounce back after getting rattled a little bit. Of course, the bracket reset just happened. Looks like they've kept their composure, took a deep breath and said, yes, the bracket was reset, but there's still a best of 5 ahead of us. We have not lost this thing. We've only been put on equal footing now. Big time win out of Tali Bobo Believers out of the gates.
Incredible stuff right here. And obviously, you know, there's going to be some conversations behind the scenes with Nouns Esports. The question is, what went wrong in that final fight? It really felt like they had control of everything right here. Tali Bobo, however, had control of this match from the jump.
They absolutely did. Like I said, for me, it boils down to Toon Slim literally being left alone for 4 straight minutes on the map. They got massive. Level 11 at the 6-minute mark, and then after that, they were just taking everyone to task all over the map, scoring, taking whatever engagements they wanted, and it looked very strong.
Very, very strong right here. You can see some big damage